Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Excuse me. This is Wildcat Canyon, Government Canyon, State Natural Area. I'm going east to west, which if you do it that way, then it's mostly downhill. Today is rainy. They usually close the trails when it's raining, but when I got out, it wasn't. I've already done just over 10 miles at the park, so this is kind of me wrapping up, because I imagine when I get back they might say that everything's closed, and even if they don't, it is so slick out here. These trails are already pretty technical and difficult, especially the uphills, but then add in the slippiness of the rock, and oh my gosh, yeah, see, the bike's just going sideways. So we're not going to go super fast. Also, this is a hiking trail too, so you wouldn't want to go super fast anyway, because oh my gosh, look at this slick, slick, slick rock. You wouldn't want to hit any hikers. So this is a short trail. Getting to it, at least this direction, is hard, because you'll have to go up Joe Johnson. That part's not hard, but then you split off into Sendonas, I forgot what it's called, Balcones, and that has some tricky uphills. And then once you've done that, then you feel like you earn these downhills. Alright. This is so much harder when things are slippery. That was a really bad line choice. I've also already popped my rear tube once today. Hit my rim really hard. I was running way too low for tire pressure. So, and I'm out of patches. Didn't bring it up. So I'm kind of, anytime I see something that looks super sharp, I just give up. Because I really don't want to walk back. Oh, perfect. Mud right before the rocks. Oh, that was a really bad line choice as well. That wasn't too bad. Anytime I see these uber sharp rocks, I'm so worried. Right here is kind of weird. Take my weight off the back so I don't slam super hard. Well, I took the path of most resistance there. You can see people come down through the middle here and get a nice pedal strike. these are just so tricky. You just feel like you can't win either way. So this is a good, easy route right here, but then once again, I'm just really scared about these sharp rocks. Seems like some people kind of just walk it this part. Better safe than sorry, I guess. This looks pretty good. That was a really weird. I've been picking strange lines today. Because I'm not confident in my bike tire to hold up. Or in my grip. And then I do these little sideways things, and they end up being way worse anyway. Okay, so that was a long stretch of downhill technical. Not actually too bad. I made it look worse than it is. In my nervousness today. The thing I love about Government Canyon is there's very few stretches where there's not something going on. There are a few where it kind of quiets down. So you're either going up or down. And they're not terribly steep. Most parts are pretty mellow, actually. But it's just the rocks and the stair-steppy thing business going on. These are not like groomed trails like at Flat Rock, which you can get going much faster on. It's hard to get going fast on here because all the crazy stuff. Whereas at Flat Rock you have some jumps and then some bigger drops and, like I said, higher speeds. So I'd still consider it technical, but just not in the same way. God, slipping off the rocks. Make it home without puncturing my rear tire again. I can't remember if there's anything more exciting. Maybe that was it. Like I said, it's a short trail. Seems really mellow now, but that's a good thing about Government Canyons. You feel like you earned it. You accept the mellow. You appreciate it. Sip water from your pack or water bottle. And get ready for something crazy. Okay, now it's pretty actively raining. I'm wearing glasses, so it makes my visibility kind of good. Trying to make simple things like that seem so scary because of traction. Okay. Not sure if we're out of the woods yet. I hear people ask all the time if you can ride this on a hardtail. And the answer is kind of obvious. Yes, of course. It's just, that's what I'm riding. It's just bumpy. But none of it is too crazy where you feel like you'd absolutely need to reach suspension. Unless, I don't know, your mileage may vary. Oh my goodness. It's slipping so much. Oh, it's slipping. Oh. You couldn't see. You couldn't see it, but my back tire on these rocks is just sliding out. It's sliding sideways and oh my gosh. Okay. So that section was kind of fun. Not so much when it's wet. I actually thought I was gonna die. I just went to the left a little bit more and I found a way I could slide my tire into a little rock and kind of catch it. But had I gone down the middle, I would have just been on a prayer that I don't slip because there's no break-in, no turning. It's like covered in moss too, or some greens, algae, something. Yeah, this is a good you earned it trail. After you've done some climbing for 10 miles and a teeny bit of downhill, but mostly climbing. And these technical descents mixed with mostly chill. It's really nice. Wow. Big loose rock. Just kind of pushed it out of the way with my front tire. I don't know how the GoPro is doing because I can hardly see. I keep wiping my glasses down. This is not in the morning or evening, this is the middle of the day. That tells you something about, I'm just going to cheat and go this way. Oh, see, loose, 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 slippy, slippy, slippy. Get up this climb. This is not a staircase climb. This is just a bumpy, rocky climb. Easy peasy. Yeah, on the climbs on the other trails, it's like maybe 1 in 5 I can do, and the others I walk. But they're still really fun to try, and as I keep coming back, I'm getting better. Okay, here we go. The end of the trail. This takes you to Joe Johnson, and then take Joe Johnson back to parking. It's a good way to end the day.